Welcome, please, John Chaffee.
Yes! Hey John, give John some love. Hans Braga. Hi Hans. I love. Carson Schroeder. Hello. Uy, color coordinated. Alright, first of all, how are you feeling tonight? Anyone can answer.
Excited. Blessed. Excited.
Nervous and excited, and we're
Sweaty.
so happy to be here.
Sweaty. All right, so I guess we could start it off with a simple question first, right? So what was it like, what was the experience like being on set?
It was amazing. Meeting these talented people, the cast, the crew. I mean, it was just such a blessing to be on set with everybody and to learn about this beautiful culture. Once I saw the submission for my character, I fell in love with the character, and then once I got the script, I fell in love with the story, and I knew it was going to be something special. And when I met everyone was just like family. You know, everybody treated each other with respect and love, and it was great. And I get to work with these two talented actors, so that it made it even more special.
It was just, I mean, everyone keeps saying it was like a family, but that's really what it was. I mean, these guys gave us our first film, and as actors, that's just kind of awesome. And it was great working with Hans. It was just such a beautiful experience, and it was, we all got to grow together, we got to experience different things together, we got to grow as actors, we got to see what went on behind the scenes. Like Nicole was saying, we got to help out with different things that we wouldn't normally get to help out with. Normally, I would never be allowed to touch the camera, but sometimes Nicole was just like, here, let's go. And so, that was pretty cool, because that will never happen.
Definitely so many new experiences
Yeah.
for us as actors.
But it
Like learning
was-
how to style ourselves and all that for certain days.
Yeah, so if we look like crap, that's our fault. But it was amazing. It was a beautiful experience.
Yeah, for me, I agree. It was such a collaborative experience. I agree that it was like family. It was like home. Tahanan again. It's a pun. And I think for everyone involved, it was such a great learning experience. I feel like not just as actors, as filmmakers, as production, we're not the same people now as we were going into it. We all really grew so much. Not just because we're tackling this story that we're so driven to tell, but because we're all learning from each other. I think, of course, as actors, we're watching each other, we're learning, we're playing, and not just in the scene, but on set too. You know, we're learning about each other, about each other's lives, each other's stories, and I really liked that everyone was personally invested in this story, and I think that's what makes this film so special, is that it's really a passion project, really from the heart.
Ah, yes. Thank you so much. I have a question from our Kumu chat, okay, from Aaron12. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. What was your favorite part about filming? So if,
Is that directed to all of them or one person?
I guess it's directed to all of them, but anyone can answer. Favorite part about filming, I guess if there's a memory or something like that, or anything that you can highlight about the filming journey, because it was quite a journey.
They mentioned the Vegas trip earlier, which I agree, that was such a highlight because everyone was living in one house for 3 days. But another one that I felt was really just a highlight was filming our montage scenes around LA. Well, I will not spoil why there's a montage and why we're going around LA, but as someone who has just moved to LA, I think oh my god, not just moved pala. Oh my gosh, I'll be coming up on 2 years next month, but I still feel really you. I still don't feel like a full Angelino yet, But that was really me getting to know the city through the eyes of a local, and through the eyes, really, like on screen through the eyes of a local, but in real life through the eyes of these new friends that I just made and that I'm making a movie with. And that's just so cool because I get to see all of their favorite spots in LA. This is their version of the city. And as fun as that was, I'm also really excited to make more memories and maybe more movies.
My favorite memories were, because I was on set for like 2 to 3 days, and those 2 to 3 days felt like a bunch of fun memories that happened quickly. But I mean, even off set, we had our laughs and the chemistry we all had. And with me and Han, we had great chemistry. It was great. The best. And as you see in the film, we are J Bros forever. And,
Hashtag J Bros.
And it was just great being with everybody and learning the language, which was very special to me because I never really learned a language that I actually remembered. And it was just such a great experience for me.
I loved the food. We ate a lot of food. It was all amazing. But yeah, Vegas was great. I mean, when you literally like eat, sleep, drink your work, like that was the definition of like starting in the morning, like hanging out and being like, all right, we're trying to get everybody wrangled together. Let's start like call time's 4 p.m. Everybody's like still waking up, but it was fantastic, and but also like I guess can't really give spoilers, but.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Scene 11.
Ooh.
My favorite. Yeah. Also food, but yeah.
Lovely. What I would like to ask is I want to expound on what Hans mentioned earlier about takeaways and learnings. Can you guys share exactly what those were? What are the learnings exactly? What are the takeaways that you learned from each other that you picked up from starring in the Tahanan film?
Yeah, or also, with their playing our character
Yeah.
and all, but without the spoilers, of course. Yeah.
Forgot the question already. I've learned what Tahanan means, which is home, little words here and there. I miss you and this and that. Hanggang samuli. I hope I said that right. And I fell in love with this character Joey because it was a lot like me. And I love making people smile and laugh. And I knew Joey did that with Jerome because Jerome was sometimes in the dumps, and I just wanted to give him positivity and lift his spirits up, and Joey didn't quite understand. He understood what was going on with Jerome, but not fully because, he went through a lot, and there's a lot going on in Jerome's mind. And Joey was there for him, and Jerome is there for him, and, as I said, they're J-Bros. And, I really think they had a special connection. And, and you'll see the movie and see what happens.
I think learning-wise, especially towards the end of the process, I developed a really great relationship with Nick, our director, just with, to the point where we really started to trust each other with the character, where he trusted me and I trusted him. And at the beginning, I was a little too nervous to speak up about things, or it feels like once the character's written down on the page, that's it. But I think I'm just really grateful for Nick for trusting me to come up and say, hey, I think maybe this could work, or I feel like maybe Elizabeth would do this. And sometimes us disagreeing with each other, or both of us thinking, oh wait, no, I was thinking that too. And so just the conversation between actor and director really growing was an amazing learning experience for me, because in the past it's always just been director, okay, you do this, and then you're kind of the puppet, and that's not how it was on this set. And that was really amazing process.
I think what I've learned both as an actor and also what I kind of learned from the story is that everyone's just doing their best in the moment. Whether it's, as an actor, and I think everyone on set, we're all just trying to do our best in that moment, and it is what it is. And same as with Jerome, so again, without spoiling, but I think you'll understand when you watch the movie that every character who goes into this story is just trying to do their best in the moment, and things just, how do you say this? Without spoiling, things come together, things might fall apart, but everyone's just trying to do their best in the moment. And I think that's something you can really take away, in life. You have to understand that everyone has their own stories. Everyone is coming from a different place. And at the end of the day, we're all literally just trying to do our best.
Beautiful! Oh
I
my
love it.
gosh.
I also love the fact that the people over in Kumu are asking questions as well. Continue
I know,
to engage,
there are a lot
please.
of
That's
questions,
absolutely amazing.
a lot of halo-halo.
Do we still
Okay, so this one is maybe this is our last question. What was the hardest, from Lourdes 03, hello. What was the hardest struggle you needed to overcome mentally and physically? Which I heard there was.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? Okay, so maybe Carson can answer.
I don't know, specifically with like film acting, is you shoot your coverage, like you shoot the scene like 20 different times, and I know it felt the same way a lot of the times. It's like we'd shoot his coverage first a lot, so by the time we got to my coverage, it would be like my 20 to 30th time doing the scene, and like sometimes you'd be like, oh crap, my first take, that was the best one. Yeah. But it wasn't on my face, so I kind of just gotta deal with it. And so I think also just really like being there for your scene partner too, and just like getting over yourself, because it's hard to, it's a couple times we saw a couple of the dailies, and I know Hans and I were like, oh god, like that's our face, but it's about the finished product, and I think we were both happy with like just the relationship that we built. But and then also, we had so many, just like scheduling everybody. There's a lot of people to work with, and COVID and everything. Like there was just so much to get through it, and the fact that it has been done and finished in less than a year than when we started working on it is absolutely insane. But yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree, Carson. The getting over yourself and what you look like, and really just trying to serve the story, because it's a team effort. It's not just us actors, it's not just Nick as director. We are a whole family, we're a whole team working on this, and it's getting over what you think might have been the best take. Maybe that was your best take, but maybe was it my partner's best take? Was it Isha's best take with the behind me, right? There's so many things other than the actor that also matter just as much. And once you get over that, and once you understand that this is a team effort, this is a family working here, I think you get over it and you realize that at the end of the day, that is your story together.
Aww. Yeah, as I said, we all helped each other out, and with the help of the crew and the two directors, Juan and Nick, they really helped us get into character and telling us what to do, and eventually everything went smooth, and it's a blessing how talented and how amazing they both are. And I've seen how everybody worked so hard on this, and I'm just so excited to see it, because it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful story.
Awesome.
You guys
Yay.
answered that so well.
Give them some love. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. And of course, we're super excited to bring the story to everyone, to the big screen. And of course, for the people with us tonight live, we're going to see it for the first time.
Yeah.